All right. And so I would say like the vagus nerves would be here because your hips are around here in this area. So if you wanted to work your vagus nerve, this would be the area in here when it comes to the connection to your nervous system. Okay. Any pain? Any sensitive areas here?
This feels a little achy. I don't know, explain, like if you have like a sore muscle or something. Rub it, that's what it feels like.
Okay. So as we get down to the lower back, it gets more closer to the earlier stages in your childhood when it comes to emotional issues. A lot of our pain that we feel in our bodies isn't because we're sick with physical illnesses. It's because of emotional pain, which is oftentimes why people go to the doctor over and over again and the doctor can't find anything wrong with the person. So you will work the lumbar if for menstrual pain and for constipation and rheumatism and skin conditions, kidney stones, allergies. All of that. It's a lot. So I'm just telling you kind of like the benefits of getting reflexology done. And now we're going to go into like the sacrum and coccyx. Sorry, other foot. Do not need it now. Sacrum and coccyx, which would be down in here. That's her tailbone. Okay? And you can kind of feel it right here. So as you can see, foot reflexology is not a foot massage. I get asked that all the time.
It does not feel like a foot massage.
Nope. It's not a foot massage at all. Okay. So yeah, Sabrina is experiencing some senses. She has sensitivities pretty much going up and down her spine. And so in a regular session, I would go through all of her body systems and then come back to these areas and work them out and kind of get the energy flowing better in those areas so there's a lesser amount of pain for her.
What is that part you're looking for again?
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
The coccyx and the sacrum.
Oh, okay.
All right, and the sacrum is the lower back area, like the lower legs and the ankles and the feet and the toes. Prostate, lower back muscles, sciatic nerve, the hip and the butt, the rectum. It's a lot of pain for you?
No. It's just me. My stomach started bubbling.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's good.
Yeah.
That means your energy is moving. So now we're going to move on into the endocrine system, which I know a lot of people are interested in because this has to do with like your hormones and your melatonin, melanin, the hormones that basically run your body. All right. So we finished with the nervous system, and we go into the pituitary gland. But first, I'm going to work on the neck again because that's where your thyroid is, and the thyroid releases hormones that are related to your metabolism. And that hurts too, right?
I feel a little better than the first time.
Okay. Yeah, so we worked it out a little bit and it's not as painful. So that's good. So whatever energy was stuck in there, we got a chance to work it through. And we work on that a little bit again. Okay. So we're going to work on the pituitary gland, which you will find kind of like underneath, like the fattest part of the big toe. Okay? And how you get to it is you push up on the fat part and you turn your thumb up and you lift. And it feels like a button. Can you feel that, Sabrina, a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
And so the pituitary gland produces the growth hormone. It produces prolactin, which stimulates milk production in the breast. So if for breastfeeding mothers, you could work your pituitary gland if you needed support, extra support. She is like really deep in there. If you needed support in producing milk. And it also initiates labor. So if you aren't trying to have your baby yet, don't press this. If you are trying to have your baby and maybe you aren't and you're overdue, do press this button. My teachers have told me that works. Okay. So I'm going to rub it out. That hurt?
Mm-hmm.
That was sensitive for you?
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm super sensitive anyway, but yeah. But I do have like some issues with my hormones and my health.
Okay. It's going to help.
Mm-hmm.
So next we're going to work on the pineal gland, which is on the edge of her big toe. Let me see if I can move this over. Being a cameraman. Serious. Because people gonna be like, I can't see. I can't see. Okay, pineal gland. All right. And that's really, when you're working the pineal gland, you just kind of dig into it. It's just where your melatonin is secreted from. Melatonin regulates like your sleep patterns and stuff like that. So, of course, if you're dealing with insomnia and issues with anxiety, issues when it comes to your patterns, that will help you be able to function in life. This would be a good area to work, just rub out. And most of the time, this area isn't really sensitive on people. Okay? All right. So the next area we're going to work is the parathyroid. That hurt?
Not too much. Not as bad as the button underneath the toe.
And so the parathyroid glands are concerned with the correct distribution of calcium and phosphorus throughout the body. And calcium is needed for a lot of different things. Ugh, my goodness. It helps clot your blood when you need blood clotting. It helps with the nutrition of your bones. And also it keeps your bones strong. So if you're experiencing aching bones, arthritis, rheumatism, or anything like that, up your calcium intake. And also work this area. Now we're going to work on the thyroid, the thymus. No, this is the thyroid up here. The thymus is connected to your heart. And it's the pad of the foot right here. She has protection over her heart. I can tell because it's rough around. It's like a callousy. And so when reading people's feet, because that's basically what you end up doing when you're doing reflexology, there's all types of signs. It's kind of like being a palm reader, but for the feet.
Mm-hmm. I want to know everything.
The thymus is an organ that is under the breastbone. It influences the development of lymph tissue throughout the body. The lymph glands are concerned with the production of white blood cells, which produce antibodies and destroy infection. So this is also a very important part of your endocrine system. Well, every part is important. I'm working on it, working it. And so the pressure I'm using, it's kind of intense. You can lightly tap if you want, and you do have to kind of build up some strength in your hands. But you get in there, and you